I promised you 5 minutes to take your social selling game to the next level, and here we go. Like I've said, I've worked with some of the biggest and best brands on the planet, optimizing their social selling presence. And I'm going to share with you in 5 minutes everything that we've learned. What I'm going to talk to you about is a new sales model. Cold calling is dead, and we're about using social media to educate and engage your target audience. Ultimately, it's about outcomes. You can see here screenshots from some of the people that we've coached who are filling their inbox with people registering for webinars, booking meetings, generating real outcomes. I've got this message from one of my people I'm coaching the other day saying, Sean, that's one of my colleagues saying, I'm so sorry to text you out of hours, but Lou has 3 meetings and is bouncing off the walls in the campaign we just ran. Great stuff. We'll catch up tomorrow. If you action what I say today, you can generate these outcomes. But ultimately, you've got to start off by establishing a professional brand. This is an example of my business partner here. You need to have your LinkedIn profile looking outstanding. You don't want to have it like a CV. You want to talk about your mission, how you help people. And in our e-learning course, we go into this in a much more depth, but you can't generate outcomes if you don't have a fantastic LinkedIn profile. But you also need to create content that really cuts through the noise. So what content is available for all you social sellers out there? You can do things like articles, photos, videos. You can share content, you can comment, you can do plain text posts. Here's an example of an article that I wrote. I wrote this article on LinkedIn conversion rate cheat sheet. You can see on the right, I sent it to a prospect I was working on, Peter Holgren. Sent him the article, he said, thank you, Max, I'll have a look. This prompted him to book another meeting, and we actually closed off a deal from this. Think about plain text posts. You can see here, if you do plain text posts, you get great engagement. An example of Alex is saying, I studied business management at Cardiff Uni. He talks about the story of him studying this, how it wasn't useful to start off with, and as he got later on in his career, it was. My colleague here saying today, so today at 10:30, here's some of my lessons I learned in my 20s, 95 likes, 17 comments. There's an art to this, there's a methodology. Photography, 193 likes, 8 comments. They're not exactly supermodels, but it gets results. Sharing content. Is it time to reevaluate what business travel means in the post-pandemic? Sharing content from CNBC here, 139 likes, 46 comments. Video content, commenting on other people's posts. Polls can be really powerful. Since lockdown, if you spent more, a similar or less time on LinkedIn, you can see here 61% more, had almost 270 votes on this. And in our e-learning course, we take you guys through how to do this. You can do things like podcasts. If you're looking for a formula, think about the pain point of your target audience. Think about the solution, how you position yourself. LinkedIn has an algorithm. If you understand the algorithm, you can create content that cuts through the noise. But ultimately, content is not enough. You need to generate outcomes. And it's about discovering your target audience, connecting with the right people, whether that's key individuals, whether it's accounts, and engaging them in your newsfeed. You can create online events. You can see here on LinkedIn, social media transformation of senior leaders. We create these events, we drive traffic. Paul here sending out reports. Ed Hain coming back saying, really helpful, Paul, strategy director at Saatchi & Saatchi, generate conversations. Michelle, thank you, sounds interesting. I registered for the webinar. You can see here this individual saying, hey, Stuart, so you weren't able to join our webinar. And then this person, senior person, UBS, saying, sincere apologies for not answering your first message. I've changed role, been bombarded on LinkedIn, and here's my email address, happy to catch up. Generating real outcomes. You can use things like smart links to see who's viewed your content and how long they've viewed it for. Tying up your social selling with email can be powerful. This is one I did an email. I found this Steph individual on LinkedIn. I saw he's working with a colleague. I said, here, I saw you connected with me on LinkedIn, and through a bit of digging, managed to find your email. Through legitimate interest and GDPR, you can be compliant. And he came back saying, thank you for reaching out. Can you do a call Friday, 5 p.m. UK time? He's now a customer. We are here to help. What we do here at Social Tree is we train and coach people on how to optimize their social selling activity. Think of it like Rocky. Rocky didn't, go in the ring without his trusted coach, and that's what we want to do. How we used to do that back in the day is we used to offer a course at £2,000. We'll come to your office and train you. Now, in the digital world, we're offering this all online with a lifetime membership for £99, where we'll take you through our course, through our methodology. And if you take this course, it will transform your life when it comes to social selling, just for £99. And when you get into the course, you can see all our course materials. So when you jump into the courses, you'll find our social selling course here, Introduction to Social Selling. We've got hours and hours of content. We'll take you through this in a lot slower rate. We'll break down each element from building your personal brand, optimizing your profile, what social selling is, LinkedIn groups. Join us on this course. Let us coach you for £99. We'll take your social media and your social selling to the next level.